Secret Service just busted in twisted Democrat's home after learning what he had hidden of Trump's. Over the past couple of months, liberals' masks have officially come off, and we've been able to peer into the dark and depraved souls that make up the Democratic Party. We have assassination plots being taken out on Republican congressmen, Trump supporters being viciously stabbed, and President Trump continually being the target of murderous rage among leftists, all while top Democrats actively encourage this vile type of behavior to continue. Now breaking reports are confirming that the Secret Service has been called to investigate a disgusting threat of violence against our president, after the vile threat a liberal congressman decided to post on social media several days ago. Earlier this week, it was reported that Democratic Representative Scott Homan from the state of Maine was caught making violent threats against President Trump, telling everyone on Facebook that he'd kill the president if given half the chance. "Trump is a half-term president at most, especially if I ever get within 10 feet of that pussy," Homan blasted out, indicating that he not only wants to harm Trump, but kill him. As Homan's comments fall in line with a series of demagogic proclamations in recent weeks, the Secret Service isn't waiting around to see if he's actually serious in following through with his threats of violence. Now Homan's political career has been launched into complete jeopardy, as the Secret Service is now investigating him, and plans to go to his residence for a little visit. Fox News has more. The U.S. Secret Service said Thursday it is investigating comments about President Donald Trump made by a Democratic state lawmaker from Maine in a video posted this week on Facebook. Responding to a Fox News inquiry regarding remarks by State Representative Scott Homan, a Secret Service spokesman replied, "The Secret Service is aware of the comments in question and are investigating the matter. Allegations of any threat, inappropriate interest or unusual behavior directed towards a Secret Service protectee receives the highest priority of all our investigations." No further details about the investigation were available, the spokesman said. "For security reasons, we cannot discuss specifically nor in general terms the means and method of how we perform our protective responsibilities," the spokesman said in a statement. On Wednesday, after Maine Republicans posted Homan's rant on their Twitter page, Homan said he regretted what he described as his aggressively sarcastic and inappropriate comments about Trump. Homan had referred to Trump as a half-term president, at most, especially if I ever get within 10 feet. Some critics interpreted the comments as a threat of violence against the president. Following the backlash, the lawmaker said he shouldn't have used such language and claimed he was mainly trying to make a point about the state of political discourse in the U.S. In the same post, Homan also described Trump as a joke and a rapist, and used a crude anatomical term. One Facebook user, who did not respond to Fox News' request for comment, replied incredulously to the implicit threat. "Scott Homan, you plan to kill the president," the user wrote. Homan also took a swipe at the president's supporters, saying, "I just can't deal with you ignorant people anymore." Of course, the moron tried to cover his tracks by deleting his Facebook post, but by that point, screen captures had already been forwarded to Trump's Secret Service, after Maine Republican Party Chairman Amit Kuzanis posted Homan's comments to the Maine GOP Twitter page. The Maine State House Majority Office has since released an apology from Homan, but he's more than likely only sorry because of the damage his threats have had on his political career. He stated, "While the tone of the post was born out of frustration with the vile language currently surrounding politics, I should not have responded with the same language," Homan said in a statement. "This is not language I typically use, it does not reflect my personal values, and while misguided, it was intended to make a visceral point about the developing political discourse in America." The Secret Service swarmed Homan's home on Thursday, where he told the press that they had a good conversation. "It's time that we stop letting these rabid liberals hide behind the First Amendment, and start treating them like domestic terrorists, since that is essentially what they are. I guarantee the first time one of these morons is thrown in prison for inciting terrorism, we'd see a rapid decline in threats made against our president." Thanks for watching. Please subscribe Breaking News 365 channel. Goodbye and see you again.